Hello, my friend. I'm Dr. William Hart. Today, I don't want to begin this video with a statistic or with a dry medical definition. I want to invite you into a very ordinary morning one that I believe many of us over the age of 50 have quietly lived through. Just imagine this. You wake up. Sunlight slips through the curtains. It's a beautiful morning. But as soon as your feet touch the floor, a quiet sting shoots up from your knee. You rise slowly, stretch your shoulders, turn your neck, and there it is again, that soft crack. You sigh. Another day with these old joints. Have you ever felt like that? If your answer is yes, you are far from alone. In over 30 years of working with older adults across the U.S., I've met thousands who begin their mornings in pain. Some feel a dull ache, some a sharp stiffness, and some look me in the eye and say, I've just gotten used to it, doctor. What else can I do? But I don't agree with that. Because those of us in our 50s, 60s, and beyond, we didn't come into this world just to learn to endure. We came to keep living peacefully, vibrantly, and with dignity. And to do that, perhaps it's time we started to understand our bodies from the inside out. Today, I want to take you on a journey to rediscover the quiet strength of something called collagen. Sounds unfamiliar, but collagen is not just something found in expensive beauty creams or flashy supplements. It's a part of you living in your joints, your skin, your tendons, your ligaments. And after age 50, your body begins to make less of it. That's why joints get stiffer, skin thins, and recovery becomes slower. So the real question is, what can we do? The answer isn't hidden inside some miracle pill. It's actually right there in the food you eat every single day. And that's why today I want to share with you 8 foods rich in collagen, not just to ease your joint pain, but to support healing, restore flexibility, and help you walk forward with strength and ease. But this won't be a dry checklist. This is a journey where every food we talk about comes with a story, a lesson, and a little hope for someone silently struggling with pain. We'll begin in the kitchen, the most humble, familiar place where so many small miracles begin. Are you ready? Let's walk together. My dear friend, have you ever noticed that? Some meals leave you full but nothing more. And then there are meals, simple ones, that make your body feel lighter, your mind a little brighter. I remember once a patient of mine, George, age 68, told me, "Doctor, I used to eat for my hunger. Now I eat for my knees." It made me laugh, but it also made me think. Because he was right, whenever he ate carelessly, his joints would swell. But when he ate mindfully with care, he could walk a few more laps around the park without stopping. You see, at our age, eating is no longer just about pleasure. It's about healing. It's about gently feeding the parts of us that are slowly wearing down. And one of the first things that needs that nourishment is the cartilage in our joints. Cartilage, that soft cushion between bones, has no blood vessels of its own. It doesn't regenerate easily like skin or muscle. It needs to be fed by what we eat. Every bit of collagen, every molecule of protein, every trace mineral, they are the raw materials that rebuild cartilage tissue. But we must give our bodies time. Healing doesn't happen after one salad. It happens over 30, 60, 90 days of patience. Just like a tree takes time to root before it rises. And believe me, your joints will be thankful for every bowl of bone broth, every ripe avocado, every spoonful of soft papaya. Because these aren't just foods. They are tiny apologies we offer to our joints after years of neglect. The truth about collagen and why we need it more after 50. My dear friend, I want you to imagine this. Your body is like a house built 50, maybe 60 years ago. It still stands strong, but the paint is peeling. The tiles are sagging. The hinges creak when the wind blows. And inside that house, collagen is like the cement that holds the bricks together. It's in your skin, your hair, your tendons, your blood vessels, and especially in your joint cartilage where bone meets bone. When we're young, our body produces collagen abundantly. But after age 30, that production begins to slow. And by age 50, our collagen levels are nearly half of what they were in our 20s. You may have noticed after 50, your skin loses its firmness, your hair thins, and most of all, your joints begin to speak. That sound, that little crack or pop, is the body's way of whispering, "I'm running low on building material." I once read a study from the Journal of Clinical Nutrition. It showed that older adults who regularly added collagen-rich foods to their diets experienced better joint flexibility, reduced pain, and even a slight increase in cartilage density at pressure points like knees and hips. One of my patients, Linda, 64, had lived with chronic knee pain for 3 years. She told me I just thought it was part of aging, but after following a collagen-rich diet I suggested within 3 months, she said I feel younger again, at least in my knees. You don't need expensive collagen powders. The real magic is in the foods you already have in your kitchen. I always tell my patients, let collagen return to your body the most natural way through soups, through stews, through fresh fruits and greens. Eating collagen the right way, so your body can truly absorb it. Did you know eating collagen-rich foods is one thing, but getting your body to truly absorb collagen is another? Let me share something. Many people forget collagen is a large protein. If your digestive system isn't working well, your body can't break it down into the amino acids that feed your joints. So if you're eating bone broth but not pairing it with vitamin C from fruits or vegetables, the collagen may just pass through your gut without doing its job. I often tell my patients when you eat bone broth, add a slice of lemon or a few pieces of papaya, pineapple, or orange fruits rich in enzymes and vitamin C to help your body use the collagen better. Likewise, if you're taking collagen powder, it's best taken in the morning on an empty stomach or after a light breakfast to maximize absorption. An elderly gentleman named John once asked me, "So does that mean eating more bones is the best way?" I smiled and said, "No, sir. The best way is to eat mindfully with understanding and with balance." You see, healing isn't just about the food itself. It's about the care, the thought, and the gentle intention behind every bite. 8. Collagen-rich foods. My personal recommendations. My dear friend, at this point you may be asking yourself, so what should I eat? Where do I start? Are there truly foods that can help ease the stiffness in my joints? Let me share with you 8 foods, not fancy or expensive ones, but humble everyday ingredients you might already have in your kitchen. These foods don't just contain collagen, they also provide nutrients that help your body absorb and use collagen more effectively, such as vitamin C, zinc, copper, and antioxidants. Bone broth. I've always called it soul food. On cold days or when I feel worn out, a warm bowl of bone broth always brings comfort. But beyond comfort, it's packed with gelatin, a natural form of collagen extracted from simmering beef, chicken, or fish bones for hours. One of my patients, Steve, 69 years old, drank bone broth every evening for 2 months. He once said, "Doc, I don't know if it's the broth or not, but my knees don't feel as stiff in the morning anymore." I believe it's the combined power of nutrition and self-care. Fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, herring. These fish are rich in collagen, especially in their skin and bones, and they contain omega-3 fatty acids, powerful anti-inflammatory nutrients. When you combine omega-3s with collagen, your joints don't just get repaired, they feel soothed. I often recommend eating salmon twice a week, lightly grilled with the skin on. That's where most of the collagen is. Eggs, especially the egg white and the thin membrane inside the shell. Ever peeled a boiled egg and noticed that sticky membrane? That's where collagen, glucosamine, and chondroitin lie, powerful nutrients for joint repair. Try steaming eggs with some vegetables and a drizzle of olive oil, simple, nourishing, and joint-friendly. Papaya and pineapple. These fruits awaken collagen production. Papaya contains papain and pineapple has bromelain enzymes that help break down large proteins into amino acids your body can absorb. Plus, they're rich in vitamin C, a key trigger for collagen synthesis. Start your morning with a bowl of ripe papaya or a few slices of fresh pineapple you might find. Your day begins with less pain than expected. Dark leafy greens, like spinach and kale. Did you know chlorophyll, the green pigment in leaves, may boost collagen production? These greens are also rich in vitamin K, which improves circulation to joints and reduces inflammation due to poor blood flow. I often joke with my patients, if you want your joints to stay limber, eat like a turtle slowly and lots of greens. Garlic, nature's underestimated pain reliever. Garlic contains sulfur, which supports collagen synthesis, and it has potent anti-inflammatory compounds. Many older folks shy away from garlic because of its strong smell, but just one small clove a day in your soup or stir fry can be a small step toward big healing. A retired teacher once told me, "Doc, I started eating garlic for my knees, but now my whole body feels better." Cashews and pumpkin seeds, tiny treasures full of zinc and copper. These two minerals act as collagen coworkers, helping enzymes produce collagen more efficiently. They also help cartilage maintain elasticity and protect against degenerative joint disease. A small handful of unsalted cashews in the afternoon, or a spoonful of roasted pumpkin seeds before dinner, it's tasty and therapeutic. Marine collagen peptides. For those who prefer supplements, consider hydrolyzed collagen from fish skin. It's easy to absorb and fast-acting, but make sure it's tested clean and ideally combined with vitamin C. I've seen many older patients experience noticeable relief in knee pain after 8 to 12 weeks of consistent use, so long as they stick with the right dose. My friend, you don't have to change everything overnight. Just begin with something small, a bowl of broth, a slice of papaya, or a handful of dark greens at dinner. Because here's the truth, our bodies remember. Whether you're 50, 60, or 70, your body is still quietly rebuilding, still healing. If you give it time and a little bit of love. I'll continue with the final part shortly. Why joint pain persists even after taking collagen. Why joint pain persists even after taking collagen. My dear friend, I want to spend these last few minutes with you talking about something important. It's about the question many of my patients ask after weeks or even months of eating right and taking collagen. Why do my joints still ache? Why are my knees still stiff in the morning? Have you ever felt that way? Like you've done everything right, but the pain still lingers quietly like an unwanted guest. One of my patients, Gloria, 72 years old, once asked me, "Doctor, I drink bone broth, I eat salmon, I even take collagen powder every night. So why do my knees still swell when the cold sets in?" The answer isn't in the collagen itself, it's in the environment you give it to work in. Collagen cannot rebuild joints if the body around it is inflamed from chronic stress, from lack of movement, from old habits that wear us down day after day. Collagen cannot heal if your body isn't allowed to rest, to sleep deeply, to breathe fully, to move gently, and send fresh blood to the aching joints. I've often said collagen is like bricks, but bricks alone don't make a home. You need mortar, you need builders, you need sunlight, patience, and steady hands. And your joints, they're the same. You need to breathe deeply each morning to lower cortisol, the stress hormone that can intensify joint pain. Stay hydrated so the tissues around your joints don't dry out and become brittle. Walk gently every day to keep collagen fibers moving and flexible, not frozen in place. Sleep at least 7 hours because your body only produces quality collagen when you sleep deeply. But more than anything, you need patience. Collagen isn't a quick fix, it's a building material, and building takes time. I remember Gloria, after learning this, began to combine good food with gentle 15-minute morning walks and 5 minutes of quiet meditation before bed. 3 months later, she returned to my office, no longer needing her cane, and for the first time in years, she walked into church on her own 2 feet. You see, the miracle doesn't lie in a pill or a so-called superfood. It lies in how you treat your body each day with every meal, every breath, every hour of rest. I don't expect you to remember everything I shared today, but if you could take one thing with you, let it be this. Your body is still listening. And if you care for it gently, patiently, and with love, your joints, even at 50, 60, or 70, might just smile back at you. If something I said today touched you, I hope you'll leave a comment below, even just one word like hope, or I'm ready to begin. Because sometimes a single word can give strength to someone quietly living with pain. And if you'd like to continue this journey with me, exploring how to care for your body after 50, don't forget to hit subscribe. Every week, I'll be sharing more gentle, powerful tips to help you live well, move freely, and smile a little more each day. I'm Dr. William Hart. Thank you for being here. And I hope tomorrow your steps will be lighter and your heart even lighter still. See you in the next video.